everyone, and welcome. We have another exciting edition of Garden State IAA Hoops for you. I'm Joe Lamy. To my side are Drake Hugo and Danny Hogger. We'll be seeing the Renfield Foxes play host to the Newark East Eagles.
And at this point in the season, we know that we can expect an intense matchup. The Eagles are a much improved team looking to come into Renfield and take one on the road. It won't be easy, but they have the firepower to make it happen.
And standing in their way will be Connor Rosenberg, the fantastic guard for the Renfield Foxes. He's got size, touch, just about everything. You can bet he'll be a handful for the Eagles.
This beautiful gymnasium will be rocking in no time as the Foxes defend their court against the Eagles. The Eagles get things started with the group of Day and Sheffield at the 1 and 2 guards. Black and Zadirko are at the forwards, and the fourth-year star, Junior, gets the nod at center. Foxes starting with the group of Lee and star sophomore Rosenberg in the backcourt. Joseph and Bishop make up that forward pairing, and it's big Bobby Andrews getting the start at center.
Well, it's been a good start for the season for the Eagles. You can see their confidence grow with each win they notch.
The win helps, but this team knows they have a great roster with the addition of Junior. He's made everyone else better around him, especially with the attention he commands. The body language of this team is completely different than last year.
Returns today. He tries for three. Gets the three ball to go.
It's important for Day to have his long-range game working for him. It makes it that much easier for him to be an effective passer when he's hitting the deep ball.
Three-pointer from Rosenberg. Junior grabs the miss. Pass to Day. Here's Junior. The layup off target. Just looking to get anything going offensively.
Honestly, it feels like there's a lid on the hoop right now.
And Bishop from outside. The Foxes rebound. Here's Gregory. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there, but they couldn't get it to go. It's Jonathan Lack with the drive. Now here's Bishop. Troy Lee for three. Junior grabs the miss. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball here. Now here's Day. The D right on him. And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot two. The foul called on Gregory.
And with Renfield, they care quite a bit about their athletics. Tons of money from donations have found their way to the school. They have a lot to show for it.
He's off on the first. And with Renfield from the gym to their uniforms, you can usually count on everything being state of the art.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Who wouldn't want to play here? It feels like a country club. And as a result, a lot of potential standout athletes will try and get into Renfield's district just because of how nice the facilities are.
No good on that second free throw.
It's funny to think that not too long ago, Junior wasn't even thinking about basketball. He was focused on football. It's obvious now that he made a good call to switch to hoops.
From the arc. Again, the miss by the Foxes. Here in the first, with just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Outside, Day. Fires in the triple.
Well, doesn't even look like he has to think about it. Look at Day. A welcome sign seeing him be assertive off the catch.
Renfield calls timeout.
Every team goes through cold streak. The coach has to be concerned right now.
Well, I'd like to see them attack the bucket. Maybe draw some fouls. Get some freebies.
So both teams changing it up here. Here's Lee. Outside, Ducey. Pass to Joseph. Andrews with it. Covered by Junior. Over Junior. Junior grabs the miss. And while every game hasn't been smooth sailing for Newark, one thing you can see from this team is they are improving each game.
And Joe, that's a big credit to both Coach Bishop as well as the senior leadership on Newark. It's been a special year for this group in large part to their hard work.
Andrews with it to end the run. The shot that time, not on target. Good D by Junior. Outside, Evans. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Junior, Grace defending. And that one's good for Junior.
And I'm starting to see the momentum clearly swing in their favor.
They're taking control, no doubt, and they want that lead to continue going up.
Outside, Ducey. Joseph, pass to Andrews. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Nice read from the big man. Joseph doing an excellent job analyzing the defense, picking them apart.
Outside, Evans. Back to Indra, and now here's Evans. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one, drawing the whistle with a lot of contact there. That's on Robert Andrews. And while Coach Bishop did play ball himself in high school, he wasn't a standout athlete.
I remember hearing about him playing, very much of a game manager type of guard. Coach didn't try to do too much with him. He had strong fundamentals and overachieved given his lack of athleticism. Pretty much exactly what you want in a coach.
First one for him falls. Both teams deciding to change it up. And he makes both free throws. So it's Renfield now, trailing by 10. Swing to Madison. The second chance effort. It's his first trip to the foul line tonight.
Madison at the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
No good at the free throw line. And Renfield, one of the nicer schools in the area, their community puts a lot of time and effort into the school, and the results are easy to see.
Well, it's one of the more affluent areas in the state, and everybody knows it. Still, it's always nice to see a community rally around their high school and give them the resources they need.
Here's Indra. To the inside. And the layup's good off the glass.
And you'll be hard-pressed to win a game giving up buckets this easily.
Yeah, they've got to dig their heels in, find a way to get some stops.
Right side, Roberts. Now Junior. And as we conclude the first quarter of play, a one-sided game so far. Eagles ahead. They lead by 11. Welcome back, everyone. More high school sports coverage on the way as the second quarter gets started. Here's Roberts. Swings it to Ducey. Madison. Outside Roberts. Here's Ducey. Now here's Grace. Down low, Madison goes back up, and he takes it up and lays it in.
Great use of height by Madison to secure the board and the second chance shot. Scouts love players who refuse to let the play die.
Outside, Evans returns it to Kennedy. Up top, Marceda. Good for the basket, starting off 1-for-1 with that shot.
Let the big man eat down there. Once again, Marceda has the positioning he likes, and the rest is history.
Renfield calls timeout.
And coach wants to make some changes right now. Try to gain more control over this one.
Along with coach, I like the timeout. It's clear there's an opportunity to mix things up.
So both teams making some changes here. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Both teams making a change here. Here's Indra. Junior. Back to Indra. Kennedy outside. Outside, Evans. And here are the Foxes. It's a 10-point game. And Andrews, that's good.
Inside, Andrews' impressive physical gifts help him succeed. It's just tough to counter his raw abilities.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And it looks like that'll be an illegal pick.
Officials pay such close attention on those screens.
No question, they're watching. Your feet have to be set.
Let's go! Who's leading now? Who got ball?
Count the basket.
Oh, look at the space he had. There's an obvious speed mismatch between those two.
And here are the Eagles now. To the paint. Here's Junior. And he uses the glass on the layup.
You can't allow Junior to get comfortable from there. Once he does, he goes to work.
Outside, Lee. And that's not gonna go. The clock runs out and we are heading to halftime. Eagles out in front, leading by 8. And as we pause for halftime, don't go anywhere. We'll be back for the third quarter after the break. And the second half getting started. Brentfield playing host to Newark East here on Garden State IAA Sports. The Eagles leading. And Junior, as many of you know, is the son of Duke, one of the largest figures in Newark hoops history.
And I don't know why Junior waited so long to get into the game of basketball, but I bet his father would be elated now that he's on the floor. Duke was a legend in the area, and Junior would be lucky to have that same kind of impact.
Day, covered by Lee. Junior, left side. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 of 6 to start the game.
Yeah, Junior's ability to endure on the play is impressive. Really speaks to how he's developed as a player.
Pass to Andrews. Rosenberg outside. Offline with the 3.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you look across the entire team stats, it's one of many areas they're winning, and they've secured a large lead.
Return to Sheffield. Second half of basketball. Just over a minute played so far. To Dirko, right side. It's rebounded by Renfield. Bishop, he's covered by Sheffield. Rosenberg outside. Andrews, and the shot goes down.
And the center for this team, Robert Andrews, who his teammates call Big Bobby Andrews, is a looming presence for them in the paint.
And even though he's a high schooler, a lot of fans will describe Andrews as having old man strength. He's just very difficult to move or get an edge on with his deceptive brawn.
From deep, it's KJ Day. That's good, and it's Dave Zadirko with the assist.
He's having a terrific game from downtown, burying just about everything.
You can feel the confidence he has in his three-point shot at this point.
Now the Eagles with it. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Lee with the steal. Rosenberg up top. Gregory. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Here's Sheffield. Second shot chance. And Junior with the layup.
There's that newer brand of toughness Junior has. And it's the work ethic on the glass you want to see in a young player.
Renfield calls timeout.
And I'm sure he's drawing up some new plays in this timeout, trying to spark their offense.
Yeah, this is time to break out some of their proven plays. Anything to get them out of this funk.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Here's Grace. It's hauled in by the Eagles.
And with Junior, it's easy to see the natural athletic ability that he possesses. He was a great football player, and that fluidity translates to the hardwood well for him. They just keep winning the fight on the boards, guys.
It's just one more area of this game where they've been in complete control.
Joseph gets the bucket.
Inside the paint, Joseph can be just merciless. His size helps him run right over the defense.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. And with Junior and his athleticism, he's pretty much having to learn the nuances of basketball on the fly.
Well, he's played ball before, no doubt about that. But playing organized ball is a completely different beast. Suffice to say, Junior's done an excellent job adjusting to the team game.
Returns it to Kennedy. Pass to Evans. Hits the trifecta.
And nowadays, everyone is shooting threes. Evans knows this and is more than happy to fire away.
They just can't get anything going offensively.
And you can see the frustration mounting. They just don't know who to turn to for points.
And now here's Roberts.
They've gotten a lot of extra possessions because of their rebounding edge.
And I think it's made a really big difference in this game. They've done great work on the boards.
Back to Indra. Pass to Kennedy. Here's Evans. And here's Junior. He's guarded by Roberts. Now here's Marceda. Makes it off the glass.
Fantastic read by Junior. You see him picking up the game more and more out there.
Outside Roberts. Pass to Joseph. Gets it off. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And as we end the third quarter of play, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. It's the Eagles. They lead by 18. And with the fourth quarter on tap, we'll take a break. Don't go anywhere.
Please contact.
Well, the fourth quarter getting going here. Great matchup so far between the Eagles and the Foxes in this one. They trail by 18.
And let's talk Bishop on the Foxes. He was the star of the team before Rosenberg stepped up onto varsity, but he's still a very valuable contributor.
And for a kid his age, you have to applaud the way he stepped aside to let Rosenberg do his thing. That's not always easy to do when you're a teenager, but Bishop's put the team first and shown great senior leadership.
To end the drought, it's hauled in by the Eagles.
And there wasn't a ton of congestion in the lane. He could have done better, that's for sure.
Kennedy outside. Pass to Evans. To the left wing. Now here's Brothers. Covered by... And something seems to be bothering Junior out there. He's favoring his leg.
Yeah, it looks like something might have gone wrong with his knee on the last trip down. You hate to see that late in a game like this one. You have to wonder if he'll be able to keep playing.
Take a break.
The line,
Take a break.
Newark East,
2 shots.
Thomas Brothers. Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. He hits both from the stripe.
Well, he's already the star of this team, and he's only a sophomore. Connor Rosenberg expected to do big things for the Foxes this year and the next two after.
Out to the right wing. Here's Andrews. And out of bounds it goes. The Eagles will take it over.
Still Eagles ball.
Indra with the ball. Kennedy outside. Pass to Evans. Indra. He's guarded by Roberts. Back to Indra. Kennedy. Now Brothers. Now Junior, right side. This one for three. A rebound by Bishop. And here's Connor Rosenberg for three. Gets it to go from long range.
Hard not to admire Rosenberg's off-ball movement. Finds himself a good shooting position and sinks the catch and shoots.
Outside, Indra. And with the final whistle sounding, that'll do it for us. Eagles getting a big win here in Renfield as their season of surprise continues.
And once again, you can see the impact that Junior has had on the court tonight. This game was a great example of just how different this team is with him in the lineup.
And Rosenberg did just about everything he could to make this game as tough as possible. But Newark East got the better of him. They're looking like one of the tougher teams in the division now.
Indeed they are, and that'll do it for our broadcast. On behalf of Drake and Danny, I'm Joe Lamy. Thanks for tuning in to our presentation of Garden State IAA basketball.
Hey, easy now.
It's okay, Coach. It felt fine when I was playing. Just tweaked it at the end there.
Just get you checked out all the same, yeah?
Archie?
Hey. Oh, take it easy, boy. Slow down.
So how am I doing now?
You show some things. Got some good tape to show the right people.
D1 people?
Yeah, it's a step. You show some upside, but you still got to step it up. 2 games is still just a small sample size, but it could get the recruiters in the gym. Then you seal your deal, assuming that's okay.
Yeah, it's just a sprain. I'll probably be limited in this game, but I can still play.
Just like your old man. Played through it all, even in the
On a busted
championship.
foot, and still dropped 40.
You know the story.
I know all the stories, Archie.
It's cold out here, man. Let's get something to eat, on me. Hola, linda. Como ellos.
Ay.
Yeah.
Ay,
This
yes.
I'm working
Ay,
with this kid.
pero,
Been
ay,
working with this one.
Ay, that's Junior. Me dá um abraço.
She said you better go over here and give her a hug. She remembers when you were a baby.
Oh, nice to meet you.
Please, sit on the house. Obrigada.
Yeah, man, the photos on these walls. Man, y'all knew, I never knew that, man.
Yeah, he sacrificed a lot for you and your mom. That's why I wonder if he would have been in a...
Look, I'm gonna stop you right there, all right? This is not gonna be a situation where you start becoming my mentor and giving me all type of life advice, all right? Look, I'm not a victim. I don't got no daddy issues. The man you knew is just not the man I knew. That's all.
So what about the next game?
Coach just wants me to sit until I get healthy.
I agree. Isn't the game after the next one the big invitational at the Barclays? A lot of elite players are going to be there from around the country.
Yeah, Hendricks Cobb.
Your father used to coach him, right?
Yeah, we was tight till his family moved to New Orleans when we were 12.
Y'all still talk?
Yeah, here and there on social.
His name is number one on every board that matters.
Yeah.
He's the show, which makes it easy for us to get people there who can push the needle. But that needle ain't gonna budge if you're limited.
All right, so what's up, Archie? I mean, clearly you got connections and everybody knows you. So why aren't you working some college job?
Oh, I did. Big Ten, Big East. Did it for 20 years. Then competition got a little heavy. I started coloring outside the lines a little.
You a band?
No, nothing that dramatic. Still get a job, but when you got that scarlet letter on your chest.
And I'm your way back in?
That's right.
Why should I trust you, man?
Oh, you shouldn't. But your timeline is short. And if you don't got 5 guys like me knocking at your door, I'm probably your only chance. Look, I loved your father like a brother. And if I was struggling, he was always there for me. When he passed, I didn't think that I would have a chance to repay him. Maybe this is my shot. So please, just think about it, all right? Get back to me.
Yo, Archie, hold up. Yo, I'm in.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right, I won't let you down.
Man, give me that ball, man. Wasting my time. Make your move when you got it. You got the angle. Take the step. Commit.
You got me, fine.
Wasting my
let's go.
time. I got you. I got you. That's what you got to say?
What do you expect me to say?
I don't want you to say. I want you to stop putting in the work. Put in the work, Junior. I worked so hard on my step back, the heels on my Jordans unraveled. I gave my heart, my last breath to my team. Everyone I played for in Australia.
Yeah, I heard this story before, Pop. It's getting
But
old.
you're not listening. You got it all figured out now? Why, because you got a little bit of talent, because you put in a little bit of work? You're gonna get old, football player. You'll see. You can cut your whole heart out for this game. What's it gonna get you? For what? Look at me. Where am I right now? You better be prepared to give everything to this game, and it still not be enough. Get your head in the game, check ball. Face up. Kick it in.
Trainer says if you play in the next game and the knee doesn't get worse, you'd be probably 60, 70% for the invitational next week. But if you sit out, you'll be 100%.
Yeah, if I can play, I'm gonna play.
And I want to win games too. But I'm taking the decision out of your hands.
Wait, Coach, you
You're
can't.
sitting. I protect my players no matter what, even from themselves. It's too important for your health and your future. End of story.
Set the womb, wanna Mike and Mary Jeans, money on me, bustin' on the scene.